New technology. It is now 38, so I'm going to go for the research. And then we need to go for better weaponry. Argentina has an annoying amount of cavalry. So we won that fight fairly easily. I'm going to say go ahead. Oops, you don't actually have any orders. And push up to here. Let's retake that territory if we can. Cherokee Socialisti take power in Bulgaria. Let's do that. And go around them. Go around them and then attack into his back. Fortunately, that does not count as a cut-off anymore. Oh, I see. You were being attacked at the same time. Alright, so you two need to have a front line, which is going to be those two provinces. And your job is going to be to try and somehow take Buenos Aires. No, don't leave. No! Did the Ottomans get buffed or something? They win a lot more than they used to. I don't think so. I think Bulgaria is just really weak at the moment. You want to take that province, but that's fine. Wait, who's fighting here? Oh, you are. Whoops. Yeah, I need to be a little bit more careful now because we have been taking a lot of casualties recently. And that idiot leaving means that they're gonna cut me off. Oh, come on! What are you doing down here? Ha. Counter cut-off was a success.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Oh, I see. You're already on that order over there. Gotcha.
Necesito apoyo rápido.
Oh, they're reinforced. Bugger.
Seguro que sí.
Alright.
Necesito apoyo rápido.
Now the Chileans are starting to respond a bit better. And if you use up all of your organization, I can counterattack you. You'd better back off over to there. Alright, new technology. Aha, mobile defense. 100%. Let's do it. We should be 10.5% mobilized. We're at 6.5, so we've got lots more mobilization that we can do. Ha! I cut off your cutoff! Yeah, there's lots of cutting offs of cutoffs going on at the moment. CSA have succeeded in taking New England, are pushing out towards the west, and are putting pressure right now on Baltimore and Washington. So the CSA are coming back in a bit of a ways here, but I don't think they've pushed out quick. Bloody hell, you have about 170 divisions to America's 100. And industrially, the gap has closed quite significantly. So the CSA just significantly outnumbers the USA. The USA still has more planes and more ships, but that's really their only advantage now. Taking New England has been a big deal. He's going to hang out here, but he is completely out of supply. So as long as they don't move into there, which they are, of course, moving into, meaning I have to move here.
No hay problema.
You move up into the mountain, seeing as you are a mountaineer, that's kind of your gig.
Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos!
Let's see what they're doing. Just need to stop him moving here and breaking this cut off.
Seguro que sí.
Move there and then there, that would help.
Sí puedo.
You move there, that would also help. Oh, nope, don't do that. So Malia has joined the Cairo Pact. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've seen that before.
Alguien que me ayude.
I am losing a lot of troops at the moment. With 15,000 men down. Our kill deaths has suffered recently.
Seguro que sí.
See if we can get another cut-off here. This really is just a war of mobility. Ooh. I might actually see an opportunity, though. Like I said, the victory conditions down here. Call for the Chilean volunteers is done. So now we can call for European manpower, or we could do the officer scheme, or we could try and get some more industry going. There are 2 more military factories, there and there. But that would take a while to get to. But I have a feeling we're going to need it. Manpower is king, but we do have another 11% manpower, sorry, 5% more manpower coming in. We just haven't got it yet. We have 100% war support, so it should come in pretty quickly. We could also prospect for steel, so that I don't have the steel shortages. That would probably actually be the biggest boost to production, is having our own steel supply. So, let's do this. Our mining economy is horribly underdeveloped. By investing in it, we can increase our production of primary resources, like oil and iron, which will aid in fixing our economy as a whole. Chile sends volunteers. Chile has decided to send us volunteers to help us in the upcoming war against Argentina. What I get, what I get, what I get. Ooh, 2 more. Sweet.
Seguro que sí.
Add them to that. Numbers helps. Numbers really helps. Aha, we killed them. Alright, you go ahead and take that province. No, don't.
Sí puedo.
Head up to La Serena, because that's kind of an important location. Too late.
Sí puedo.
We could actually get another cut-off here. Do it.
Sí puedo.
Serena held.
No hay problema.
Nicely done.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
We're going to take Buenos Aires. We're cut off, but it doesn't matter. That's a major supply point. And suddenly, Argentina is a lot worse off.
No hay problema.
Unfortunately, you're going to go in there, so we need to attack this to too late. Oh, nuts. That cuts me off.
Vámonos de aquí.
Let's do this. There's no real point attacking across here anymore.
No hay problema.
Right, we also steal their factories. Interesting. Let's get more guns. And then I'm going to spend my one civilian factory on getting steel from Chile. If I can find Chile, there they are.
No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí.
Right, let's reorganize some of our lines. I need you to hold on to that. I need the whites to leave that
No hay
alone.
problema.
And I want you to link up with this guy. Over here, you stop attacking. Because that cutoff failed.
Sí puedo.
Oh no.
Alguien que me ayude. No hay
I
problema.
thought you were assigned to that, but you're not.
Seguro que sí.
You need to be on here with an objective of doing something like this.
No hay problema.
And now you're all assigned to something.
Sí puedo. No hay problema.
That's even more factories. Let's go and nick that real quick. Oh man, if I can secure this area, that would be such a big deal.
Seguro que sí.
Go, go, go!
Sí puedo.
And we do have a Navy Yard, but I don't think I really want to make use out of it very much. Which is weird as hell to say.
Necesito apoyo rápido. Sí puedo.
Okay, now I just want to recover. Our side has more industry than their side does for the first time.
Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
It's not us. We're moving up to here. Alright, cool. Can't believe this worked. They're investing way too heavily in the north, which is fine by me. Ooh, Valentar. Open. Take it! Because that's a bunch of Chilean industry right here.
No hay problema.
And there we go. Linked up.
Sí puedo.
Hell yes!
Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos!
You stay there, actually.
No hay problema.
And now your objective is just going to be tidying up this border. And Argentina is getting closer and closer to capitulation. What's the grand plan? To beat Argentina. Death by 1,000 cuts. This has been way more of a war of maneuver than I'd kind of expected it would be. You're attacking me there, which is fine. I'm just going to have you stand here, actually. Oh, hold on. I see. That's a border crossing right there.
Seguro que sí.
You can move up. You can move over here. And this line needs to link up with that. Alright, new technology. It is 38, so we are going to want these. Let's get the breakthrough in defense first of all. And there it is. Velenar has fallen. Good. which puts us fairly significantly, well, like 2 or 3 factories ahead of Argentina. And Paraguay is now officially on their side in this war against us. So was Paraguay puppeted? Yes. Damn it, Paraguay! And we can get a new upgrade. Which I think has kind of got to be the infantry equipment. Oh, we can't until we've proclaimed the Argentine Commune. Can't get any of these until then. Never mind. Tontrax, thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciate that. That's going straight into the new CPU fund, which will be a really big help for everything that I do here with the streaming and the YouTubing. So thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. My first ever donation. Here you go, buddy. Thank you. Hayden Crumb, thank you very much for the follow. And Joranov, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, both of you. How are we doing for manpower shortages now? We're only 7,000 short. So most of these strength shortages are actually going to be equipment. Cuba has joined the Reichspakt. Okay. And I can no longer see what their units are doing, which means they must have got a point in encryption. Which is unfortunate. Why are you attacking? Don't do that. Actually do. I can kind of see why you're doing that. Fair enough. You can push forwards, which I would approve. And now Chile's forces are moving into this front line. This line is starting to stagnate a bit more. But considering we now control Buenos Aires, that's a really big deal.
Sí puedo.
Just standing there, which is fine. We are getting a little bit of planning preparation, but not a huge amount. And we'll just leave this guy defending that. You guys are holding that northern front, which is fine. Prospecting for resources. Let's get the steel production going. Our steel industry is basically non-existent. We should dramatically increase our funding in order to build up a sizable steel production. Nice cheetah pattern you've got going on there in Argentina. It is, isn't it? Man, I am massively out-participating them. I've even lost about as many as Chile have. How's your manpower pool? Oh, way better than mine. Way better than mine. Alright. Well, if you're leaving that position voluntarily, then who am I to stop you? Who are helping there already? That's good. In that case, I think I'm going to go and delete that. Lots of troops here, unfortunately. You've been cut off, but I don't think there's much I can do to help you. And by much, I mean tough. Meanwhile, you two could certainly attack that with you to assist.
Vámonos aquí. Vamos, andando.
How are we doing for surpluses? Terribly, actually. At this point, we would outproduce Argentina, so do I want to just hold off on my development for a bit. Just sit back, build up, and let them come to us. Take opportunities as they arise. I think I probably do. So let's stop these attacks. They're not really gaining us anything. I will, however, give you that border and say that I want you to take Cordoba. I can't believe we took this. I was expecting this to be one hell of a hard slog, but it really wasn't. And now Argentina have kind of got to attack us. Between these four, you could attack this and free them. Manpower, another name for currency. Currency equals profit. The fact that we don't have it does not mean we're broke. Remember, it's just good business. The other benefit of sitting back and taking a bit of a breather is it allows us to build up our planning prep. Let's see if there's any other ministers we can employ. Trade deal opinion factor? Absolutely not. Ideology opinion? Nah. Economy minister. Construction speed, research and factory output. Resource gain efficiency. I think actually that Severino di Giovanni would be a better choice. Faster construction, faster research and faster factory output as opposed to just infantry equipment. Congratulations, you're hired. That was economy. Minister of the Interior. Resistance, growth and stability. Local resources, manpower and factories. Later on, that could be really, really good. Resource gain efficiency, population down. No, I think the +5 stability is going to be probably the best that we can get. So we'll leave it as such. So glad you're playing an Argentinian nation. I'm half Argentinian myself. Also, that is an accent from Spain. Yes, I was at school with an Argentinian guy. The Dutch Revolution in yet another victory for the forces of the left in Europe. The traditionally moderate Netherlands has gone the way of Britain and French and has fallen to socialism. The news has come as a profound shock to many monarchies and reactionary regimes around the world. The political paralysis which engulfed the Dutch political establishment in recent years has finally caught up with it, as the previously marginal Revolutionaire Socialiste Arbeidspartij, or the RSAP, was elected by the people in a fair election. Increasing political polarisation and the failing of the previous government in the wake of Black Monday have contributed to a revolution by ballot, the results of which pose a serious threat to the hegemony of the Reich in Europe. I thought that the Dutch voted for the far-right party. No, for the moderates, didn't they? Dutch East Indies have joined the Entente. Well, that happened too. Oh, Rosario has split off. Let's take it. Nationalist victory in South Africa. After a contentious election which has divided the Union of South Africa in two, the National Party, led by JBM Hertzog, has declared victory. Interesting.
No problema.
I think I'm going to delete your objective right now, and I'm going to make it to go there.
Sí puedo.
And this could be potentially another cutoff. It would actually be relatively easy to hold. I've still not mounted a rescue operation for that poor sod. Abandoned Cordoba. I'll take that. Steel production increased. Let's exploit the steel mines. Our iron production is far too low to support our steel industry. We need to exploit our iron deposits in the south of Patagonia so that our steel industry can sustain its production and even grow.
No hay problema.
We're going to attack them to stop him moving to intercept me.
Denme una mano, por favor.
Do.
Sí puedo.
And you're going to hold that until he arrives, then we'll cancel this attack too. Good. At which point that cavalryman can waste his efforts against this. Like so. Which means that we are not in danger of cut-off. Argentina getting ever closer. They're down to just 12 factories now. I'm gaining more and more of them.
Sí puedo.
In fact, all I need to do is take Concordia.
No hay problema.
They're moving cavalry in from over on this side, I think. Still haven't killed him. Incredible. Boom, cut off. Alright, so...
No hay problema.
Finnish Socialist Workers' Republic has joined the Third Internationale. Finland went socialist. Interesting. And we've just trapped 4 different units in here. So holding on to this pocket is going to be kind of important. And Corrientes is another 10 victory point location. That's a 3.
Seguro que sí.
Uh...
No hay problema.
You're going to move up and try and seize their capital if you can.
Vamos
I
andando.
might even do that with you.
No hay problema. Vamos andando. Seguro que sí.
And if we can chop this in half, all the better. We've done it! We beat them!